On Wednesday, the U.S. started restricting air travel from West Africa to just 5 airports. Not exactly the travel ban some legislators were clamoring for, but it's something. The airports are New York City's JFK International, Washington, D.C.'s Dulles, Chicago's O'Hare Airport, New York Liberty International, and Hartsfield-Jackson International in Atlanta. Inbound flights from West African nations will face heightened screening for Ebola at all 5. According to a statement released by the Department of Homeland Security, those 5 airports account for 94% of travelers flying into the U.S. from West Africa. While the possibility of a full-on travel ban isn't out of the question, there's a growing list of lawmakers supporting one. Healthcare professionals have overwhelmingly come out against it, saying it'd do more harm than good. And now there's a new topic of discussion: visa bans. Earlier this month, Republican Representative Ed Royce of the House of Foreign Affairs Committee penned a letter to Secretary of State John Kerry, asking that U.S. embassies in the Ebola-stricken countries in West Africa cease issuing new visas. Florida Senator Marco Rubio took it a step further Monday, announcing he plans to introduce legislation to address Ebola at its source by banning new travel visas from being issued in Guinea, Sierra Leone, and Liberia. White House Press Secretary Josh Earnest responded to the possibility of a visa ban earlier this month, suggesting it might actually increase the risk of Ebola getting to the U.S.
Now, if we were to put in place a travel ban or a visa ban, it would provide a direct incentive for individuals seeking to travel to the United States to go underground and to seek to evade this screening.
But a CBS national security analyst says a temporary ban on visas to control the 150 or so people coming to the U.S. from West Africa in the long run may actually be a debate worth having.
It's not a crazy notion, and I think we need to take it out of the political domain and think about what the mechanics look like and what the strategy may look like longer term if this is going to be a problem, not with us just today, but in the months to come.
In the end, an associate professor of epidemiology writing for Politico says a visa ban is likely to be either too broad, including many people who are not in the Ebola-affected areas, or too narrow, missing people visiting from other countries who visit the affected countries. The latest numbers from the World Health Organization put the number of Ebola cases in the worst affected West African nations at just above 9,000, with 4,500 confirmed deaths. For Newsy, I'm Elizabeth Hagedorn. Multiple sources, a broader view.